Hi Sally, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson this morning. So backswing's starting to look much better, much more natural. The club's going inside tiny bit, but the hands and everything's working a bit more around the body, less picking it up. And at the top of the swing, the left arm's much more in the slot. I much prefer that. If we look at this guy here, Matt Every, we can see his swing's quite short, which is why I've picked him. But you can see you and him aren't that dissimilar. His hands maybe a tiny bit higher and a bit more in front, but in general pretty good. The big difference between you and him is if we draw a line on the butt of your club and get it pointing towards the ball, and we do the same with him. If I can do that. Yeah, not too bad. If we look at yours, you're going to see your hands travel to the right of that red line, and you're just chucking the club head over to the right. So you're coming what we call slightly over and across the ball. So we can see now that when you're coming down, your shaft is cutting through your left forearm. Where if we look at Matt's, as he starts down, you'll see that his hand's falling inside of that red line, and then his shaft cuts through his right forearm. So we're in a much, a very different position there. And the big thing now is that if we draw a line straight through your ball to your target line, there you go. And we do the same with Matt's because he's got a club on the floor. If we look at Matt there as he's coming through, we'll see his club head stays to the inside of this red line all the way to impact. Where if we look at yours, Sally, you're going to see your club head moves to the right of that red line. So we can see you're coming across the ball, okay, and then you're sort of fading the ball back from there. So your ball starts left and cuts back to that direction, which I want to change slightly. And we can see that there. It's all a little bit stuck as you're hitting through. So even though you're hitting it fantastic, I still think we can hit it better. And we've got to get the feeling that we're swinging out this way. We did a few things. We put an alignment stick on the outside of the ball there. We went on the grass, and I tried to get you on the grass to feel like you take divots, getting them pointing to the right. Okay, and then we stood with like a fence behind you. So if I draw a straight line, get to the top of your swing. As you start down, I want you to feel like you hit this red line as opposed to almost missing it. So if you swing down a little bit more from the inside, that head would have hit it. So you had 3 different ways to work it. You said you felt like your hands went behind you, okay? And then from there, once you get in the slot again, so the shaft would be there, then you can just turn and hit it, like you said, tennis shot or forehand smash. But what I want you to do is to the side of the ball, you have a practice swing, Sally, and that's where you work on these moves. You think about getting your arms back and down, and then into the slot, and then turn and rip it. And then when you step up over the ball, just look where you want to hit it and hit it. You mustn't be thinking about all these things over the ball, or you're not going to enjoy your golf, and we're not going to get where you want to get to. So work on them couple of bits for me, and look forward to seeing it improve. Thank you.